Yo, 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 yo. What's the deal? Let's share this up real quick. Yeah, yeah. Get these links in here. What up, Ed? What's the deal? Share that up over here. Oh, man, man. Yeah, we did. Definitely had a good one. definitely. Definitely. Got it in, too. Um, hmm. Okay. Let me go over here and mm, pin this up real quick. Mm-hmm. Uh, let me go to X and pin this up on my X real quick. Yes, sir. Put a Jackson video out. What's good? What's good? What's good? Mm. Uh, yes, sir. Um, I did put a Jackson video out earlier. I did not check out the weather, so let me go run over here real quick. Check out the weather real quick. Big Rolf out here catching good fish and shit. I see you. Mm. A few showers around, though it looks like most of all, if all of that holds a bit south, worthy of a pregame radar check. But I expect we're fine here. Uh, Seattle and uh, Seattle and Tampa Bay Rays, a few storms around in the afternoon and early evening. Lowest chance of delay. Atlanta, Chicago, winds are very gently blowing in from right at 5 miles an hour. Chicago White Sox at Minnesota, high resolution models putting a line of storms through Minnesota during the game. Some sort of delay looks likely, and I can't rule out a postpone. So, a lot of people are probably going to want to be betting that game, and be cautious or be wary, especially if you're messing around with pitching. Okay. Um, what do we got here? Yeah. So NFL is here, man. um, I got to figure out what I'm gonna do, man. I don't know if I'm gonna give these guys the peace sign or what. You know what I'm saying? We'll figure it out, though, right? Boy, we will figure it out. Let's see what we got here. Let's go to the let's get to it, right? So, go over here to game day insights. Um, hmm. Uh, let's see here. Okay. Am I too big or should I downsize myself? I don't know. It's my avatar. I mean, it's my, am I too a little too big there? I'll just move down a little bit, okay? All right. Voice kind of out of there a little bit. Was at a wedding and shit like that, right? I did do the like I said, I did do the Jackson video. Matter of fact, let me go link that to this real quick, and I'm gonna try to do a breeze through, right? I Let me see. Somebody's in my front door. That might have been somebody just riding past. Let's see. Yeah, somebody riding past. Let me what was I getting ready to do? I don't fucking forgot. I'm getting old, man. Shit, it's gonna come to me. Oh, let me link this video real quick. Save that there. I see you, Dwayne. You're lucky I caught that comment because I usually don't catch. I used to be able to catch them on Facebook, but I just caught that on mobile. So if you're watching, you need to come over here to YouTube, bro, where I can get your comments because I'm glad I caught that one. I'll check Brian Wu for you, but what you want me to check? I don't know. You come over here to YouTube though. The link is in the comments, and the link is in the comments right here, right there. The link is in the comment. Uh, you know what? I'll put the link in here real quick for you. Um, cause I can't comment on YouTube. I mean, I can. I mean, on Facebook. That's why I'm getting ready to. Man, I'm gonna start doing my from my other Facebook page, man, because I don't know what they doing with this page. They banning my page or something like that. I don't know what they doing, but I just replied to it with the link to this video. And you can come over to the YouTube chat. You can click on that. Come over to the YouTube chat. You can sub while you're over there if you want. If not, it is what it is. But I'll check whatever you need me to check. Just slide over here to the YouTube and let me know what the deal is. All right, I just dropped it in that comment for you. What up, Don? We got a cash today, man. Today my daughter's birthday. I need the cash. She just yeah, she got her Airbnb. She lit right now. Man, it's a lot going on. Let's look at the righties here. So, okay, Jackson, I did, I did look at a few things last night, but I was so tired getting back or whatever case may be, so I couldn't really, I know that's my excuse all the time, but we'll start with Jackson. If you didn't check the video, I guess you could check it right here, right? Just give you a few things with what he said and stuff like that. He likes Willie Adamas for a bomb, right? Coastal Montgomery has been on one, right? 6 of his last 8 games, he's got a bomb. So it is what it is. Yes, sir. Happy birthday. Yeah, when it come around, let me know. Make sure you let me know it's your b-day, bro. How you feel? How you feel about the slate? I ain't even really got to it, man. I'm gonna tell you what I like about certain things, but I ain't got to go balls to the wall. I ain't gonna lie, but I need to smack one. I need to smack something. Today, man, just getting back, man. Wedding towed me down. Wedding was lit. Ah, man. Yes, September 18th. Bet. What up, though, Latrell? What's going on, man? Straight up. All right, so yeah, then Coastal Montgomery, Royce Lewis, they like him for a bomb. Trevor Story, I was looking at Trevor Story last night, right? He was one of the candidates for me. Um, give me your top MLB bets. They give me Brian Wu over 5.5 Ks. They gave me uh Jeremiah Jackson a hit. They give me first inning no Nerfy and then in the Mets and Tigers game. I don't know how I feel about that shit. What? Damn, that's right. Happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to you too, Ed. You finna get it popping. Uh, Atlanta Braves money line underdog pick. And then the pitching props. They gave me what up, J Mac? Pitching props. They gave me um Nolan McLean over 5.5 strikeouts. I do think he can get there. I haven't pulled the trigger though. I made one bet last night. One bet. Uh, Lodolo over 4.5 strikeouts. Framber Valdez over 5.5 strikeouts. Joy Wentz over 3.5 strikeouts. Uh, Bet. Let me see. Damn. Damn. Let me see. My boy Latrell, man. He what's this request here, man? Come on with that shit. Yeah. Why did I just oh there it is right there. My fault. Yeah, so Latrell, I don't know if he wanted me to show this, but I'm quite sure. He don't mind. He in the comments. He almost broke their neck, man. Nice 23 joint. 20 what's that? 23X there? I might as well say 24X. Man, nice little play, man. Julio Rodriguez sold him at Tampa Bay too, in that ballpark. He in that ballpark. That's crazy work. That's crazy work, man. Straight up, man. That's crazy work. You need to okay. I don't even I be remembering folks and stuff like that. Just get in my DM me real quick. DM me, and I got you. Tiffany ain't around. She would have shot you whatever you need to be shot. But I got you. DM me so I can remember. Man, Julio Rodriguez. Man, I bet you couldn't believe he did you like that, bro. Damn, that's crazy work. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Bet, J Mac. Yeah, so let's get to it. Football, man, we're gonna see what's up. We're gonna see what's up tomorrow. So we got game Thursday, Friday, Sunday, and Monday, right? I usually come on here and I gotta switch up my schedule some type of way. This Sunday, I might have to do a catering event. Uh, do some jerk chicken and stuff for an event. I might have to do that. So that might fuck with my Sunday. It might, right? And then they just threw me on the schedule for Saturday. They wrong as hell for at work. So, but I think I was into doing a live betting and shit like that, and then just chopping it up before the Sunday and live betting. But I'm gonna have to figure it out because now my schedule is different now, right, than last year. But I'll still figure it out some type of way, right? And then I guess this is where I'm gonna have to do a lot of condensing, right? I'm not going to be able to do this. This probably might be the last day I have to probably be the last day I'm gonna be able to go deep dive like this. And I ain't even gonna be able to deep dive like that today, right? But hey, we got all the tools. We know what we know and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We done what we did, whatever the case may be throughout the season, man. And speaking of, I mean, the season ain't over, but I do want to thank y'all, you know what I'm saying, for supporting the stream and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So but I will be doing it behind the scenes. It's just not it's not gonna be sustainable for me, bro, to keep on doing this like that, right? So it is what it is, right? That's that. All right. Um, yeah. Back to where we were though. Let's get to it. What we got? What we got? We gonna get something together though. Football. Probably I come right on here tomorrow. Probably do some football for sure. Um, Now, shit. Let's go to Cincinnati side of things. All right. Did I finish showing y'all Jackson or did I show y'all Jackson? Damn, I done forgot. Yeah, I did. All right. So I did put a few bats to the side. Let me see if it's still saved here, and then we could do that. Right. So let's see. Boom. Okay. Okay. Mm. Okay. They still saved. All right. So long story short, let's see. Going in the order that Game Day Insights gave me, the Cincinnati game here, right? Um, Jose Barrios pitches up there. Um, Let me bring it down. Jose Barrios was throwing one pitch. I think it was that sinker, right? One pitch predominantly. So, and the jar. It was Hayes, Marte, and the jar. Uh, uh, um, Hayes. Oh, it's two Hayes. Okay, they got Cabrian. I know I'm like Hayes, and I'll just say Hayes. Marte, Hayes, Hayes, and Anajar. Right. Didn't mind any one of those guys, at least for a hit or something like that. I don't know, which one of these guys will go bomb if they will, but the ballpark is set up to where you probably can. Right. So that predominant pitch that he's throwing here was that sinker, right? So the last 3 weeks, that sinker he's throwing 46% of the time. Who's this? Marte has 7 hits on that sinker. Okay, uh, I can go back to the last month. So he's got 8 hits on that with 2 extra base hits. He's batting 400 on that sinker. Marte, that's no Novelli Marte, right? In Marte. Austin Hayes, that sinker, he's throwing 46% of the time. Austin Hayes, 2 extra base hits, five of those 2 extra base hits on that. I mean, 5 hits on that sinker. It was 2 of them extra base hits, 3 hits on that changeup, and 3 hits on that fastball. Last month, um, Cabrian Hayes. Last month, Cabrian Hayes. Um, Let me take that down. Cabrian Hayes has 4 hits on that sinker, right? And on that fastball, he's got 7 hits on that fastball with 5 extra base hits on that fastball in the last month. This is the last month. And then who else was it? Anajar, right? So last month, Anajar, uh, he's got 7. He's 7 for 11 on that sinker. 3 extra base hits there. No hits on that changeup. 1 hit on that fastball, right? So even if I go here to the full season, and I throw that sinker out there for them, they really like that sinker, right? A lot of guys. So I'll single out that sinker full season here, and Tyler Stevenson's got 3 bombs off of it. 25% K rate, 5 extra base hits. If I could bring it in a little bit more, it just go give you guys a quick look at everybody at least the last month versus that sinker, then you could just pretty much tell. Anajar 7 for 11 on that sinker. Like I said, Hayes was 5 for 12, and Marte was 8 for 20. Spencer Steer, he had a high fly ball on that sinker. So it is what it is with that situation. But I don't know if I'll be go to any one of these guys for bombs. But at the end of the day, that pitch, that predominant pitch he's throwing, he got some guys over here that like it. Okay, they like it. They can hit it, right? At least hit it. Um, those are the guys. I don't know which one I would like. If I was to rank them, I don't have a rank or nothing like that. But those guys there, I think they could put bat to ball. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It is ballpark. Um, it was hard for me to gauge who I think was going to hit any bombs or anything here, but full pitch mix last month here. None of these righties got more than 1 home run. So it is what it is with that situation. So hits, runs, RBIs probably could be the way here. When you're looking at that situation here. Now remember, Cabrian Hayes, I want to say most of his hits are coming from that fastball. I want to take another look again. This is all the pitches here. Yeah, 4 hits on that sinker, 3 hits on that fastball. The power for him is coming off that fastball, which he's throwing 11% of the time. But hits and stuff like that, I couldn't talk off of. Didn't really think I wanted to get to any of the lefties there. So it is what it is, right? Who they playing? And Toronto, I mean, what I would say about Toronto is, you look at Lodolo, right? He's given up 15 bombs to righties, and to lefties, he's given up lefties is giving up 2 bombs. Going back to the righties at home, um, I want all 11 of those 15 bombs come to righties, right? So, the ISO is there, the slugging is there, exit velo, it's not, perfect. And then, so what I'm saying. So, the righties will definitely be in play there, right? Did anything stand out to me so sexy and something like that? Probably not, right? I didn't write any of those guys down, but any of those guys can be of some service, right? He's giving up 5 bombs on that fastball, 3 bombs on that changeup. He's throwing everything probably about average, 20% to all 4 pitches, at least 23% or better. So I'm not gonna single out any other pitches. I could just go through it. You know what I'm saying? Just go through the motions. He's a lefty, so and then Toronto has hit lefties this season, but you know they don't have a strong K rate here. Last time I checked, the total was about 8.5 or 9 or something like that. Maybe we can see runs put up here and we can get to an over, but something like that. Surprisingly, though, the last month, some of these guys are striking out. I mean, a higher for Kurt, Clement, Schneider. Those guys have a higher K rate there. Not many bombs though, right? And they don't look, you know what I'm saying? Last week and last 2 weeks and stuff like that. So it's very spotty for me. And that does it mean they're not gonna go my hand and do that? Hell no, they don't mean that. I just on paper right now, I just can't see it. But I haven't taken down a pitch mix. Maybe if I took down the pitch mix, and the pitch mix can be bothering them, right? I could take down the pitch mix and just go straight up against lefty pitching. Still looks, like whatever, right? But let's see, last month. Now versus with the pitch mix off, they, some guys are pretty green. Okay. Ty France, interesting without the pitch mix, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, right? I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna single out one lefty or nothing like that. I know Clement hits lefties, and this team has been able to hit lefties, but we'll see. We'll see. I can't talk you off any bat, at least for a hit or something like that. What up, Mackie? What's the deal? Kirk is a troll. He get to the money. Yep. Wu got a taco for 4Ks. I will thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Got a taste for some tacos. I will be on that. I will be on that. I will be on that. So yeah. Detroit and New York Mets here. Um I long story short, I did write down a few bats here. So I wrote down Riley Green. I mean, hits all the way up to a bomb. Everything his barrel has been there, right? He's been barreling up the ball. That's what it all came down to me to me for. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I still want to get there. You still got to stomach the strikeouts, and he's gonna face this kid. This kid's got some strikeout stuff. A dingler, a hit or something like that could talk you off of it. Those two guys right there, right? While I'm looking at the strikeouts, because what do we got? What is this strikeouts props in that? 5.5, 6.5 at plus 135 now, right? 5.5 at a minus 150, 6.5 plus 135. He's been lights out, bro. He has. Taking a look at Nolan McLean. Um, I thought this would be his 4th game he pitched. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, this would be his 4th game. 90 pitches or better. He's averaging about 93 and point 0.7 pitches a game. Uh, he's damn, went 8 versus Philly, 7 versus Atlanta, and almost the first game he almost hit he almost hit 6 innings. So he like climbed the ladder type shit. 8 Ks, 7 Ks, 6 Ks, right? So looking at Detroit here, versus right hand pitching. Last 30 days here. Last 30 days, they eighth, striking out 95 WRC plus. Last 2 weeks, eighth, 77 WRC plus. In the last 7 days, Detroit is 12th with a 68 WRC plus. So they haven't been, they've been, they will strike out. They can and will strike out. This kid's got some strikeout stuff. You said two bases late. I don't know, Don. I don't know. We'll get to it though. He does have some strikeout stuff, and let me see what his pitching outs is. 17 and a half and a -115. Hmm. Very interesting. I wonder if I bet on him. I think I might split it up on the strikeouts and split it up on the pitching outs. Excuse me. I might split it up on strikeouts or the pitching outs. Or I can, if you like his pitching outs, you can go with the pitching outs at a -115, and then you can go in there and throw in a few Ks to get knock off some of that 15 cent on the end, right? You probably go in there with about 5 Ks. That'll give you plus money right there. 5 Ks and 17 and a half pitching outs. You know what I'm saying? But he's hit this number in 3 straight games. The only games that he's pitched, he's looked really good. Okay, so I can't talk you off his strikeouts or his pitching outs. Um, um, hmm. What was I gonna say? Okay, so I didn't put any New York bats to the side because what's going to happen here was you got Bubba Chandler would be the primary, and then they'll have an opener. No, I'm tripping. That ain't even a fucking game. Gibson Long, right? So Gibson Long, I don't know how long he's gonna go. Let's see, Gibson Long. I wanted to wait till the morning until I had a little bit more information. Let's see. I think he slated. He will start. He's slated to start though. Let's see. Game log. So the Sister 27, he pitched one. That was on the 13th. He only went 2 innings. Um, the minors he pitched on the 28th, 4th. I say so from here. Total about 42 strikeouts, 16 errors, 9 walks, 1 bomb. Don't know how long he's gonna pitch either, right? Let me see. Gibson Long. Um, on the 13th, he came in and pitched. I don't know. I don't know how long he's supposed to pitch or whatever, right? But we got his pitch mix, and I could just kind of like dip through it. Uh, so versus righties, it didn't look so good or whatever the case may be. Um, we can kind of like dip through it though, right? Let me see. New York Mets. Um, Alonso's got what? 15 bombs on this pitch mix here. And the way these Mets been going, I can't talk you off anybody, bro. Straight up. Last month here, it's a lot of green, man. It's a lot of green here. Pete Alonso, man, barrel is up, right? 4 extra base hits and a home run last 2 weeks, last 7 days here. Pete Alonso 15, one bomb, 33 barrel, 98 exit velo, and yeah, the fly ball ain't there, nothing like that. But this only last 7 days. Um, this exit velo here, strikeout, 108, 108 line out. Uh, yeah, home run on the 28th. That's his last 7 days. So more than likely he's gonna hit the ball pretty hard. Okay, but like I said, I couldn't talk off anyone, bro. Anyone here. I get a picture lean towards the Mets, and I like the Mets here. I like the Mets. Looking at the lefties here, don't know what he's throwing. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what they're gonna put him down at. I'll take a look and see what he's throwing. Kind of like a little bit of everything there. The barrels are up. Um, so Soto barrels up on this pitch mix. Um, Bringing it on in last month. They've been putting up runs, man. So it could come from anywhere, right? Last month, 7 bombs for Soto, 4 for Lindor. Last 2 weeks, um, mm, they look good, man. They look good. They definitely do. Strikeouts are down. Mm-mm-mm. They look good. I can't even talk you off anything here. Last 7 days. Hit lays or something like that. Last 7 days. Yeah, they look pretty good, man. 2 bombs for Soto in the last 7 days. 55 fly ball, 33. Yeah, what the hell? Mm. Home run on that slider, home run on that fastball. Mm. I got a little lay right now. Nemo and Soto, RBIs, and there was a hit. What should you add? I don't know. I ain't really look. We almost there. We almost there. We'll find out at the end. These games don't come on early, do they? Let me see. Am I tripping or do these games come on early? No. Yeah, so let's slide. Let's slide through it. Because I hadn't looked at a lot. I only looked at just about this. This is it. So the Mets, I can't even, man, boy, do they look good, man. Nemos and Lindor, Soto. I would look at them guys, man. Nemo, the first four. I would look at the first four and keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? The first four, I couldn't talk off anything from any one of those guys. Straight up, right? And then you'll see what the lineups. You definitely gonna need to know what the lineups look like too, man. Straight up. Mets probably look the same, but other teams you're gonna have to look at. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, Riley Green for a hit or something like that. You can look at him for a hit all the way up to a bomb, but I'm gonna lay off of him, man. The pitching prop strikeouts lean towards the over strikeouts, over outs for sure for Nolan McLean. And the 1 through 4 bats, I mean, you can't go. I don't think you can go wrong with any of the 1 through 4. Nemo, Alonso, Soto, Lindor, even Viennos and McLean, if they come out with that 1 through 7 like that, they've been crushing, bro. They've been crushing like a motherfucker. They've been crushing, right? So it is what it is. Dodgers and Pittsburgh. Um, the Pittsburgh, they're gonna have an opener, right? So Bubba Chandler will be the primary, and then Miloski or whatever the case may be. He pitches I don't know. So he pitches a decent amount of innings, man. Um, two, 4, 2. So if he goes out there and pitches 2 or 3 innings, and then it's gonna be all mucked up, man. Then Bubba Chandler come out there and pitch 3 or 4 innings. Like I can't even look at it, bro. Straight up. And then on the other side with Clayton Kershaw on the other side, because like I said, Miloski or whatever his name is, he's gonna pitch. He might go 2 innings. He might go 2 innings, and then and then Bubba Chandler come in for about 3 to 5 innings or something like that. So, what the hell, man? You got to look at these picks mixes and shit like that. I'm not doing that. Straight up, they MLB working the shit out of me. No, but hey, y'all know what I'm talking about. That's too much. You know what I'm saying? I miss some money, but I don't want to lose none. So Clayton Kershaw on the mound, left on left. I mean Spencer Horwitz 3 for 9 versus his pitch mix. I'm done, right? I'm done with that. But these motherfuckers, look at the strikeouts for those lefties. So you want to pay attention to what lefties are in there, and you can match it up because those motherfuckers red as hell. Righties on the other hand, I want to see something real quick versus left hand pitching. Last 30 days. Boom. Where they at? Pittsburgh. Yeah, Pitchers Park. So last 30 days, Pittsburgh. Where are they? 6 and striking out, 89 WRC plus. Last 14 days, 129 WRC plus, only 83 pay appearances, but that's good. Last 2 weeks, that's good. You know what I'm saying? That's good. That's really good. I don't know who they beat up on, but they've been top 10 striking out as well, right? So they did have a stretch where they were, kicking butt, but we'll see what's gonna happen. Now Brian Reynolds, wow, right? 15 barrel over the course of the season, 38% K rate right there. What I will do is bring it in. What is Clayton Kershaw throwing? The slider, the most. Hmm. Let me look at that slider real quick. None last month, nobody's seen it. None of these lefties seen it. Righties, I'm sorry. I'll push it up to the full season. Now remember, in the last month, nobody's really seen it, right? This is the slider. And over the course of the season, they red as hell versus that slider. So uh Kershaw need to have that slider working, right? Because like I said, this is the last month. They only had a few at bats versus the slider, but they ain't been cooking that slider. So lefties and righties look terrible versus the slider. So that's one thing right there. Um, Full pitch mix here. Um, Brian Reynolds has 4 bombs. I'll take a look. Full season versus the slider. He's okay versus he has got a 21 barrel rate. You see, 5 for 19. So 260 batting average, 8 for 32 on that fastball. Okay. So, whatever, right? Um, hmm. I don't know if I want to chase any of these guys, Last month, Triolo, he was on one at one time. He might still be on one. Now, if they just hot on left hand pitching, what I can do is take the pitch mix down and just look at straight left hand pitching and see how hot they've been just versus lefties in general. Triolo 6 for 15, 4 extra base hits and a bomb. 33 fly ball, 33 pull air there. Um, Andrew McCutcheon, any big time Vexa velos? No. Mm, I guess, right? I don't know. Not my favorite spot here either, right? So it just is what it is. Um, Let me see something here. Brian Reynolds. He had been hot. A hit, no hit, no hit. 2 hits there, 2 hits there. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he had been hot. Let me see. Triolo. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Damn, he was on fire. Two hit. He was one hit, two hits, two hits, two hits, two hits, two hits. Zero, one, 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 zero. Mm-hmm. Triolo was hot too, man. So whatever. I can Brian Reynolds, Triolo, can't take off a hit. None from one of those guys. Probably won't be going there. Jackson did like the 5.5 strikeouts for or whatever his strikeout was. I think it was 3.5. Jackson liked that for now it's at 4.5 at plus 110 for Clayton Kershaw. Don't know how if I'll get there, but that 3.5, we could probably use it as a parlay piece, something like that. Jackson did like that. As far as the Dodgers, I can't look at them because I don't know how to look at it. I mean, I know how to do it, but it's too hard to predict who's going to be in the line. For Boston here in this game here, I took Crochet's 18 and a half pitching outs last night. I took that last night at a hefty number too for 18 and a half. That was crazy work, but I took it. I ain't been doing good on the pitching outs as of late, but I'm going back to the well. Last time I bet Crochet pitching outs, he did not get there. I'm going back to the well on it. I just did not like how these guys looked here versus his pitch mix 18 and a half minus 105. I should have waited till this morning. I got it at minus 115, man. Straight up. I should have waited till this morning and got it at minus 105. But it is what it is. Just to give you a little bit of context of why I did it, I mean, looking at Cleveland, it just didn't look like nothing, man. I know I could be wrong about whatever, but they didn't look like nothing versus his pitch mix. When you're looking at Jose Ramirez, you know what I'm saying? They kind of spotty, looking like a man. I forgot the name of that game. Connect Four board, right? So it just didn't look too good. Look at that. Rocio, I mean, it's not enough to give me, and it's not enough going on here. It's not enough going on here, right? Connect Four. That's what we playing. That's what we doing here, right? So I'm not with that, right? And then looking at the lefties here, left on left, definitely they ain't gonna look good. But my luck. Watch they come out here and fuck them up, right? So look at all that red, right? Look at that. Look at all that red, just red, 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 right? That's the full season, and last 2 weeks, just like I don't know what to say, bro. I don't want none of that. I don't want no parts of none of that. So you can do what you want to do, right? But I ain't fucking around with it. So on the other side, though, we do have. So on the other side, Boston here. Slade Ciccone is on the mound here. 11 bombs to lefties here, and I do like. And I do like. There's a few bats that I liked here. I like Roman Anthony. Don't have to always take him for bomb hits or whatever the case may be. Fantasy score, hits, runs, and RBI, something like that. I couldn't talk you off of it. I like that. At times, there were times that I liked Duran. There were times that I liked um, Nathaniel Lowe. So look at what he's throwing here. It was the fastball, then the curveball. The fastball is he's giving up a hard barrel. It's just a lot of hard. You know what I'm saying? It's getting hit hard. You can see that by lefties. So you could get he's getting hit hard here. There's a lot of red there. It's a lot of red there. Okay, so 44% fastball, 14 barrel rate, 64 hard hit percentage. Yeah, he's getting hit hard. He's probably getting lucky too, right? So I could filter out that fastball real quick and show you guys what I seen. So Duran hard hit percentage is up. Barrel a full season though. 18 extra base hits, 7 bombs, 36 fly ball. The hard hit was up for him. Roman Anthony hard hit around 70%. The barrel was there. You can match some of that shit up with how bad he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Marcelo Meyer, whatever, right? But that's the full season. Let's see what y'all been doing for me lately, right? On this fastball, bring it on in a little bit. Roman Anthony, 7 for 19, 3 extra base hits, 2 bombs in the last month. 101 average exit velo, 40 fly ball, 33 pulled air, 21% K rate. 80 hard hit. Duran, 80 hard hit. Yoshida, 57 hard hit, right? Not too striking out too bad, right? The power metrics and stuff like that probably down for Nathaniel Lowe, but the fly ball is up at 46, and the hard hit and the strikeouts and the walks are up, right? So looks pretty good there. I mean, from just a pure baseball standpoint there. Taking a look at Roman Anthony with the 100 exit velo average in the last month. Look at that, right? From the 6th of August all the way up into here. All them good green exit velos. So, that's just the fastball alone, okay? Um, and then Duran had an average 90 something exit velo on that fastball. So that's his predominant pitch, and that's what these guys are doing off of it, right? So it is what it is, right? So I have Roman Anthony written down. I'll go back to the last month here and put the rest of the pitches in there because that was only the fastball. And Nathaniel Lowe, his barrel was higher, and his fly ball is matching at 47, 41 and 41. Then you got William Abreu. He's got 2 bombs within the last month. His fly ball is 20, 57 and 50. And then you got Roman Anthony. He's got 3 home runs and 4 extra base hits, and his fly ball and pull air is up. Okay, that's the last month, last 2 weeks. Last 2 weeks, Roman Anthony with a 23 barrel rate, 50 fly ball, 20 with a 34% K rate. He's been striking out the last 2 weeks, right? But at the end of the day, the exit velo is there. You do not have to take these guys for bombs all the time, all right? That's one thing you ain't got to do. You ain't always got to take them for bombs. Some of these guys look pretty good, okay? The righties, I don't think the righties. They were Trevor Story was still, flashing, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's throwing. What is he throwing? The fastball. What is he throwing? The slider, four seamer, sinker. Still getting hit hard, right? Hard hit percentage over here, and the barrel percentage on that slider, like he's still getting hit hard. I think I did take a stab at just looking at that slider alone last night. It wasn't He don't throw it too high, but I still wanted to be nosy, right? And what I found was Trevor Story. He liked that slider. He's got 6 bombs on that slider, 35 fly ball, 25 pull air. He likes that slider though. Romy Gonzalez, 12 for 33 on that slider. Now, granted, I told you he's only throwing that slider 35% of the time. You know what I'm saying? But it's just something to look at, right? Bringing it on in last month versus that slider. Uh, Trevor Story, 5 for 12, 2 bombs, 40-30 on the fly ball and pull air, and the K percentage is down. Romy Gonzalez hit that motherfucker hard as hell. Hard hit percentage is up there. And the exit velos wasn't that high and stuff like that, but it is what it is. Right there last month, I dropped the rest of the pitches in, just take a look. But at the end of the day, Trevor Story is in play for a bomb just off that slider alone. I ain't even gonna stunt. And he's been seeing the ball. He's been seeing the ball pretty okay, right? 3 bombs in the last 2 weeks, 95 average exit velo. Ground ball could be down a little bit, but the hard hit is there. Fly ball, meh, whatever, right? Exit velo numbers here. One on the first, a single, a bomb. That was yesterday. A bomb off a slider yesterday, right? A single, fly out, double, strikeout, fielder's choice, strikeout, home run off what? Slider, right? The other home run, sinker, right? So, Trevor Story has been known. He's been getting busy though. You know what I'm saying? Last 2 weeks. So it is what it is, right? Last 7 days, 2 home runs, 6 for 16, 2 home runs, 33 fly ball, 33 pull air, right? So I didn't write all those names down. I didn't. I put Roman Anthony for the lefties, Trevor Story for the righties, And if I could put Duran down there, you know what I'm saying? And there's another righty down there I could have put down there, but I just threw them two down there because, I was falling asleep and shit. Um, I still wanted y'all to see what I was seeing though. Miami and Washington. Did I put any bats aside, or did I even look at this game? Oh, C.J. Abrams and Dalen Lyle, right? C.J. Abrams and Dalen Lyle. That's what I put down here. Um, looking at looking at Washington. I forgot what the scenario was with the pitching situation, but Missouri to lefties. Mm, this would be his third game pitched. Second game as of late. Now, Missouri. Taking a look at Missouri. That motherfucker gave up 21 home runs in the minors, man. So 100 strikeouts and 107 innings, man. But that's interesting, man. He gave up 21 home runs, bro. Straight up, man. Damn. Let me see something. Mm. Out of Missouri. I don't know. Minor. I don't even know what to put, man. Let me see something. See what people been saying about AI mode. Try AI mode. Search whatever's on your mind. Damn, they got a new. Okay, I'm gonna push continue on that shit. Let's see what AI got to say. Has faced struggles in his professional career, particularly at the major league level after a strong start in the minor leagues. Just a breakdown. Early success in 22, right? Whatever. Called up, traded Miami minor league performance after the trade of posting a 5.2 innings during the 8 starts. He improved. Da, da, da. Reef returned to 25 is recalled by the majors. Continued to struggle with 7.2 in the big league starts up in the point of the season. In his recent starts on August 28, he gave up 200 for the innings. For the problems in the minors, he has yet to consistently translate that over to the. Okay, so he's just still kind of like struggling, man. I bet. Yep, for sure. I gotta go to work in a little while. I don't want to go, but I gotta go. But I holla. Um, hmm. He gave up 15 bombs to lefties. So he's got a 500 slugging to righties. He was what? Okay. To lefties. So he was giving up more power to lefties. Slider, sinker. Abrams. So it must have been as of late. Last month, Lyle and Abrams. Um, yeah. So okay, 9% K rate for Lyle, and 18% K rate for Abrams, but slugging and ISO was up. CJ Abrams here. Um, on the top two pitches, the barrel was up last month. I'm gonna push it back out to the full season to see what he's done to those last two pitches individually. Man, so he's capable. He's got extra base hits though, 5, 6, and 11 on the top three pitches. That's pretty cool, right? Dalen Lau, on the top three pitches, Dalen Lau. It's only got one bomb. Won't look at him for no power, nothing like that. But the top two pitches, he's batting 316 on one, 474 on the other. And then if I bring it down for him to the last month there, the top three pitches, he's got multiple hits on them in the last month. Exit velos look pretty good there. If I go over to the exit velos there, on the first, he hit a triple on that fastball. Exit velo's been pretty green for Lyle, okay? Exit velo's been pretty green for him, okay? So that's the what? The last month there, right? Just coming off a game where he hit a triple last game. Now Garcia can hit, right? A few other these other guys can hit. Josh Bell, 7% K rate. James Wood, whatever he's gonna do, whatever, right? Last 2 weeks, James Wood, the strikeouts are there for him, but he's got 100 extra velo in the last 2 weeks, so indicating that he could have been hitting the ball pretty hard there. They didn't allow 3 for 10. You know what I'm saying? CJ Abrams 5 for 9, betting 500 right there with a 50-25. So yeah, right. Last 2 weeks, James Wood looked kind of, okay, with the exit velos looking okay. If all those blank spots are strikeouts, right? So that's just kind of like throws you off the rhythm. We do know that he's giving up a lot of bombs to lefties between the minors or whatever the case may be. So that's something that we know. And if I'm looking for hits all the way up to a bomb, I'm probably looking at CJ. I ain't gonna lie. If I'm looking for hits, you know what I'm saying? Somebody like Lyle, James Wood is a ticking time bomb. So it is what it is. Garcia can hit, right? I would be looking at him for a tapper or something like that. I couldn't talk off of it. Um, I did not get to the other side. I don't believe Miami. I think you know what I did get to the other side, and Miami is a team that I cannot read, right? But the one kid was looking pretty good for power. So Hicks looked okay for a hit. That's what it was. Hicks, like lately, um, Troy Johnson and then Hicks, like the last 7 days, probably looked pretty good. There, go back to the last 2 weeks there. Um, Hicks 5 for 10, two extra base hits in the last 7 days. If you just want to look for a hit or something like that, be my guess. Johnston's in the lineup; he can get you a hit. Uh, you know, um, more of the power was looking at on the right side. Uh, but as of late, it wasn't there, right? I want to say last 2, 3 weeks, you get somebody like Maximo got two bombs there with 27 barrel rate, 40 fly bombs, 7% K rate. Sonoya um, got a bomb within the last 2, 3 weeks. But the last 7 days, it just didn't look sexy to me. But there is some some guys that are able there. this has started to begin. I has started to become one of my least bet on teams here. As far as these guys, can hardly put a read on them, but they always whipping on somebody's ass. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, part of that's got to do with the strikeouts. See, they don't strike out a lot. Some of these guys don't strike out a lot. They got some decent little averages here and there, but like I said, last 2 weeks, Maximo got 2 bombs there. And Sonoya's got a bomb and a couple extra base hits. But when you go down to the last 7 days, not so. Nobody's got a bomb, whatever the case may be. So take with that what you want, right? So it is what it is with that situation. Miami's still probably gonna find a way to win this game, or it might go over. Who knows? But I'm never able to pinpoint who's doing what on Miami. Seattle versus Tampa Bay. This is where I clunked out at. I didn't get a chance to see nothing here. Um, at Tampa Bay, Brown Root on the road. Drew Rasmussen, 7.5 over under. Now there wasn't a lot of tall over unders here either. Oh, I guess it's a couple of them. Um, let's do a drive by real quick. Mm, mm. Seattle, no. Mm. Versus righties, 18% K rate versus lefties, 26% K rate at home versus lefties, 26% K rate uh, versus righties, 18% K rate at home, 20. Mm. Don't know how many pitches he's gonna throw. It's all bad, right? Mm. We'll look at these righties real quick. In this ballpark too, the sinker. Now, there's some guys over here that I know there's some guys over here like that sinker. I think all these motherfuckers like that sinker. It's either that sinker or that cut. I think it's that sinker though, bro. I think it's that sinker. So it is, right? So they don't strike out on that sinker. A lot of people batters don't, right? So you can see that over there, the strikeouts. Um, Julio 2 bombs, Suarez. Now, I think they were better versus that sinker on the road too. I think I remember that. I hit the road switch. About the same, right? About the same. A couple guys went up to like 4 and 500 though. Okay, but it is what it is. In this ballpark, this ballpark's going to produce runs, so we could probably see some bombs coming up out of here. Maybe as of late, ain't been looking like the story. Full pitch mix here. Uh, Suarez 18 bombs. What is he? The sinker. He's got 19 hits. I didn't see that. Damn, Suarez. I didn't see that. Wait a minute. Let me make sure the software is not tweaking. Where's Suarez? Right here. Oh, 19 hits right here. Okay. 20 hits for Rosarina. 39 hits for Julio on that sinker alone. Okay. Julio. Julio's just not a big fan of that cutter. He's 3 for 31. He'll be definitely looking for that sinker and or that fastball. Julio will be looking for that sinker and or fastball. Randy Rosarena will be looking for a little bit of everything, right? I mean, he's got 3 bombs on that sinker, 3 on that cutter, 5 on that fastball, 4 on that sweeper, surprisingly. So Randy Rosarena, a little bit of a well balanced meal there. Um, okay. Now this is that sinker alone. Let's go back to the full pitch mix. And how about just go over to the last month? Mm. Um, 3 bonds for 3 bonds for Julio, 3 for Suarez, 2 for Randy. Randy got 2 bombs in the last 7 days. Where do they come from? The cutter, sinker. Julio with 100 exit velo. Ground out, strikeout, home run on a fastball. Exit velo looked good last 7 days. Lefties. Drew's throwing fastball 48% of the time to the lefties. Okay. I know y'all got y'all. Roderick, what's up, my man? How are you? How was your weekend? Shout out to Roderick, man. My boy ain't been in the chat unless he just ain't been talking or nothing. Uh, I know everybody got their drafts in and stuff. Y'all nervous and shit. Don't know who to. This is a weird ass year today with all the wide receivers and stuff, man. Drop a. It was good. Nice, 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 nice. Um, I know y'all been starved for the NFL. I'm gonna be deep diving tonight. Drop a play, man. Which y'all anybody drop a play, man. Drop your play. Drop a favorite play for me in the chat, man. Drop a play, everybody, please. I want to see what the deal is. Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good, man. Appreciate you sliding. And, it's all good. I'll be probably doing some MLB tomorrow. Yeah, it's all good, my guy. As long as you see me, it's all good. All good. Nobody's got a bomb off this kid. Randy Rosarena is 3 for 4. Mitch Garver, everybody else pretty much average there. Um, hmm. Uh, that fastball, of course, Kyle Raleigh. Polanco, 10 extra base hits, 9 bombs on that fastball, 8% K rate. That's very interesting there. Mm, let's go. Um, I'll stop right there for the last month on that fastball just to take a heat check and see what's up. So Polanco, Canzone. Polanco's got 2 bombs lately. Right there, Kyle Riley been striking out on it, but he is who he is. Right there, I put the rest of the pictures up there, and then we'll take a look real quick. And the rest of the pitchers are there, and they still don't, away. Okay. Last 2 weeks, Polanco, 3 extra base hits, 2 bombs. Where did he hit those at? What? Off what? 2 home runs on that fastball. Polanco's going to be a home run candidate probably, as long as he's just got to catch it, right? Because we see he likes that fastball. We already checked that out in this ballpark too. Power numbers and stuff like that don't reflect, but it is what it is. We know who Kyle Riley is, but um, you know, um, the other kids, when you're looking at them, the righties, Julio Suarez and Randy Rosarina, they slightly look better. Randy's the one that's got 2 bombs in the last 7 days. One off that sinker, one off that slider, I believe. Cutter. So, he's in form. And they all like that. All the righties like that sinker. All the righties like that sinker. His predominant pitch. All the righties like that. So the top 3 righties, I couldn't talk you off neither one of them. Julio, Suarez, Aranda Rosarina. We know they got bomb power. Be my guest. Do what you want to do. Nobody off this team has a home run versus Drew, and they're in the pit, and they're in hitters ballpark. Drew, I do like Drew though. I do like Drew. Don't know how long he's going to go with things of that nature. Brian Wu, on the other hand, it's giving up 12 bombs to righties on the road. Of those 12 bombs, he's given up uh, 8 of them on the road to righties. He's probably pitching his worst to righties on the road. To lefties, he's given up 11 bombs on the road. Of those 11 bombs, he's given up 5 of them. So he's a little bit better to lefties on the road than he is to righties. Uh, yeah, I like Drew. He's been up and down on his pitch count and stuff like that. They just tested him, right? I believe. So looking at Brian Wu, he's been throwing that sinker 46% of the time, followed by that fastball. So we'll take a look at that sinker, and then we'll decipher from there. So Junior Caminero, 5 bombs off of that, 10 extra base hits. Yandy, 4 bombs. Hassan Kim, power numbers are there, whatever the case may be. At home versus that sinker, because this ballpark is small. So Junior Caminero at home, his numbers look great, as good than a mother, right? Um, it says Seattle giving up almost 9 Ks on the road. Good to know. And we know them motherfuckers will get in strikeout mode. Yep. Kayla, how you doing? Walner, Alonzo, Diamonds, 3 legs. Watch out for the weather and wherever that Minnesota game is, or Warner, Neto, and Adames. So shout out to you though, because putting us on the radar for the bats that you like. Now, like I said, I hit the home switch here. I'll take the home switch off for Junior. This is what? This is that sinker alone. Now he's got 24 hits on 86. He's got 279 batting average. 10 extra base hits and 5 bombs. Yandy, 4 bombs. And then when I put at home, Junior goes from a 270 something to a 4 something with 3 bombs and 5 extra base hits home. And then Yandy, when I take it off of Yandy, all his hits and home runs off that sinker, boom, come at home. Okay, so Yandy's power numbers are at home. Yandy's ground ball rate is pretty high at 64, but it is what it is, right? So it is what it is. They're hitting that sinker a little bit better at home for a little bit more power, and it probably shows when it comes to that, comes to that pitch. As of late, this is how they looked. So I'll throw the full pitch mix in there. Now you do got. I ain't gonna say you got to do nothing, but Brian Wu is, what I'm saying, he's a good pitcher. He has given up 21 bombs though. So hey, Hey, um, at home last month versus pitch mix, everybody's green. The sample size kind of gets smaller, but everybody's green. That's the full pitch mix. Now, if I put the full season up there regularly, this is how it look. And then when I put the home switch up there, everybody kind of gets green there, right? Full pitch mix at home. Junior Caminero was batting 378, 18 extra base hits and a bomb. That's just at home. Uh, Diaz, 18 extra base hits. They like twinning, right? This is just at home. And then when I take the home switch off, 27 and 12, 34 and 21. Okay? So it is what it is. Brian Wu, let's see. None of these guys have a bomb off him. Chandler Simpson is 2 for 3. If he get on, we know he can go, right? Okay. Um, so Yandy and Caminero, those guys are definitely in play full season. As of late, though, and then like I said, I can't talk you off, giving Wu a little bit of respect here. You know what I'm saying? Because of who he is, whatever the case may be, as a pitcher. But still don't mean he can't get cracked. Okay. Andy Diaz last 7 days, he's 5 for 9. Um, Ground ball percentage pretty high. Exit velo pretty high. That's off the fastball. He's 3 for 3 and 2 for 4 off the slider and that sinker. He's 0 for 2. Exit velo logs, double, line out, single, ground out. He's hit the ball pretty hard. Um, Over to the lefties. Boy, I know. I seen it everywhere, man. Low left motherfuckers hanging yesterday. That's a day late. So I know he's a day late for a lot of people, right? To lefties, Wu was throwing 49% fastball, man. So that's right up Lowe's alley, man. Has Lowe faced him? Yeah, 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Okay. That's right up Lowe's alley. When I put that motherfucker fastball up there. But this year it's kind of like changed for him. I remember or parts of the season, he really liked that fastball, bro. He really liked it. Let's see what that do. Yeah, so Brandon Lowe still likes it, man. You got to stomach those strikeouts though. He got a 42 fly ball on that, 13 barrel rate. Aranda's not been playing, and 10 extra base hits and 8 bombs, right? Mm-hmm. At home here, versus that fastball, he goes from a 329 to a 324, around about the same. Same strikeout rate, fly ball, all barrel, all that's the same. Okay. Um, I will throw the full pitch mix up there. Take the fastball down, throw the full pitch mix up there where Brandon's got 27 extra base hits and 21 home runs. So definitely has been hitting that for power. Once again, I'll throw the home switch up there for the full pitch mix. And that's home right there. And we'll bring it in to the last few weeks. Last month, Brandon Lowe, 47 fly ball, 20 pull, um, nine extra base hits, 8 bombs. The barrel was up, right? Exit velo not as high. Last 2 weeks, um, Jake Magnum, 8 for 17. Mm. Single. Yesterday he was hot. Single, single, double. Ground out, single, single, fly out, single, single. So if he's in the lineup, you might be able to, look at him for a hit. Brandon Lowe, last 2 weeks, 91 extra velo, fly ball, pull errors there, 20 barrel, 4 extra base hits, 3 bombs. Where do those come off of? Probably all fastballs, I would imagine. At least 2 of them. No, one fastball, one sinker, one slider. Okay, mixing it up a little bit. Top 2 pitches he's been hitting pretty. Three of those 4 pitches he's been hitting barreling it up, right? Except for the changeup, but the barrels are there for that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Bob Seymour, mm. 7 days, 2 bombs for Blow in the last 7 days, 1 bomb for Josh. Strikeouts can be there. So, what's the line in this one? Hmm. 7.5, 115, almost a pick 'em, man. I don't know. I don't know who wins this game. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. I don't know, man. Pitching, I don't know who wins that game. Looking at the lineups, projected lineup here. Uh, Diaz, Lowe, Caminero. I mean, of course, Magnum. He was hot yesterday. He might be able to carry it over for at least a hit or something like that. But those are the usual suspects: Diaz, Lowe, and Caminero. If I had to look for bombs, it would probably be to rank them. To rank them would probably be. Look at you, Kayla. See, remember a few weeks ago you was like, nah, these motherfuckers. Now look at you, coming with confident picks, explaining you hitting round robins and shit. You know what I'm saying? I guess. Hey, you know what I'm saying though. Hey, yeah. So look, uh, Brandon Lowe, what you been using? You've been using what you been using? This prop finder? What you been using? Or you just been doing some other type of things? What you been using, Kayla? Yeah. So I mean, I don't know how this game is gonna go. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Some big boppers in this game, though. A few of them on both sides. We'll see what's gonna happen, man. There's plenty of candidates. Like I said, if I had to rank them, me personally, man, I would probably it would probably be low for me, top, and then Caminero, then probably somebody like Yandy on the Tampa Bay side. But I don't know, man. I get so tired of chasing them home run parlays. And I can't bet no more than $5 on that shit. I cannot, man, because I'm terrible when it comes to that shit. I think I could break it down a little good, but as far as me hitting on them, it ain't I ain't that guy. Maybe not. If I wouldn't be so that probably what it is. If I ain't be so greedy, because I do 5-man round robins. No, I'm not gonna hit that shit. But man, that one day that I missed though, bro. One day that I didn't play, man, them motherfuckers started coming out like the lottery. I was like, damn. I was like, oh my God. It is what it is though. I was mad as hell, man. I was mad as hell that day. Probably last week, man. Just not getting no plays in, man. Man, don't take nothing but a couple dollars, to throw one in. You know what I'm saying? Be done with it. And be done with it. Kerry Bonds B-Day today. Oh, the day before. Oh, they done brought that up. Kerry Bonds B-Day. Ain't that something? You two, you still doing strikeouts, Roger? Yeah, I do strikeouts. Love strikeouts. Let's go. Let's move it. Cubs in Atlanta. My Cubs. Um, Jackson likes Schroeder to go over and Wentz to go over. I think 3.5 or something like that. I don't know. Um, hmm. Cubs came back and won that game yesterday. Uh, let's see. Shit. He's throwing fly ball guy. Fastball sweeper to lefties. I'd imagine he's pitching his best to lefties there. He's got a 40-45 fly ball, so he's a fly ball pitcher. So y'all know what the deal is with that. Left on left, Matt Olson, full season, pitch mix, 7 extra base hits, 3 bombs. 32% K rate for him. Michael Harris, 34% K rate for him. And Drake Baldwin, 16% K rate. He's got a bomb. He's 10 for 4 off this pitch mix. Out of those bats, he does have 100 exit average, 100 exit velo. Let's take a look and see. Drake Baldwin's exit velo. Wow, look at that. From lefties. Left on left. No, 1 home run come off that sweeper. But everything is the average 100, about what? He's averaging 100 exit velo. Um, mm, he got hurt in June 21st or some shit, uh, and then probably I don't know came back in June, July. I mean I don't know when he came back, but yeah, I guess. Keep an eye out on that. Um, don't think I need to go farther there with the lefties though. I ain't gonna lie. That's both of his pitch mixes right, the pitches right there. I can shake it up and put the fastball there. The one he's throwing about 50%. Matt Olson, 10 for 29, 5 extra base hits and 3 home runs. Wow. He will strike out. Shota, you got any history there? Let's see. Shota. Profile got him for 1. Olson 2 for 3. Ozzy. How do we create DFS lines with 3 or more getting home runs but can't get 3 on hey, you think so freely when you're doing those DFS lineups, and we know that if you're not doing a round robin, you know you got to be perfect when you're doing it on the lines. So the best thing to do, to me personally, is you need this, bro. You need to write them down. You need to write them down, and you gotta stick to your guns. You got whatever you're doing, you gotta stick to your guns, probably all the way across the board. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, that shit ain't hard, easy. That shit ain't easy. But what I've been knowing, what I've been learning is it's a it's a pattern for some of these guys. Some of these guys you gotta wait on them, and you gotta wait on them. Just like I was just saying, we was talking about Warner about 2 weeks ago, and we wait on him. Then he started hitting them. Then Buxton went cold for a bunch of games. Then we waited on him. He hit a few of them in one game. Then he's been hitting them, right? But it seems like you got a group that get that group of guys that just got hot and group their ass up. That's what you got to do. I ain't gonna lie. That's what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But my dumb ass, I don't practice what I preach all the time. I ain't gonna stunt, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what up? Runner Opto. I don't, man. A lot of different softwares. I don't use them. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. What you gonna be using for NFL? Ryan, what you gonna be using? Nothing, Roderick. I don't know. I got a few spots. I think I'm gonna use. I got a few spots, and then I got a partnership brewing. But we're gonna figure things out, right? We're gonna figure things out. I do got a partnership brewing. With that partnership, they got some clause. They got some clause in the contract that I don't like, right? There's a couple companies saying, okay, yeah, but we want you to exclusively stream our product, and I'm like, that motherfucker want to tell me what I want to do, what I need to do on my screen. That shit, mm. Now it's one sport that I stream that product exclusively for, but I just can't. I can't. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that, man. So I be bouncing around from site to site and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. What about dance? I'm finna see. Roderick, nothing right now. Bad. That's a couple sites that I like, man. One I think you would like would be FTN. I think you would like that because it's gonna give you if you like to do if you like to do your research all by hand, and if you've never used it, you could probably get a free maybe week or something like that. And you know what I'm saying? It's gonna get you your snap counts and percentages and that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I like that. That's what I like. You know what I'm saying? Snap counts, so I could, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I like that. It's a few other things. FTN, yeah, I can I can recommend them right now. But some people want to like to wait maybe the week 1, week 2 when they get a little bit of data. I don't know, but you can bounce around for free and find all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you got to put it together. You got to put it together, right? But I haven't looked at other sites though. Like I haven't. So Olsen, left on left fastball, he will strike out, but he's throwing that fastball 50% of the time. So he's a fly ball pitcher. So Olsen can catch him. Olsen can catch him, but with that high ass strikeout rate, will he catch him? Right? Looking at Schultz here, strikeouts for him. He's won 7 innings in 3 straight games. Shout out to Shota. Yeah. 5Ks, 5Ks, 6Ks, 9Ks, 7Ks, 8Ks. Take a look at these guys here versus left-hand pitching as a whole. Atlanta, last 30 days, 104 WRC plus, 11th in K rate. Last 14 days, Atlanta, 107 WRC plus. I have to look at these righties with that 107 WRC plus. Those might have been the guys that have been making a little bit of noise here. So let me fly over here to the righties here. Shota is giving up 18 bombs to righties. While we on Shota here, I'll take a look at his splits. And so to the leadoff spot, got a 218 batting average. Now the batting averages ain't that high, nowhere, right? The highest batting average is 244 right here to the 5 spot, but he will give up some bombs. A lot of people think because you give up a lot of bombs, the averages are gonna be high. No, that's not how it works. You can be a good pitcher and just give up power, right? So, the second spot, third spot, has been giving up power, giving up the most bombs there in the second and third spot. 4 home runs to that 2 spot, 3 home runs to that 3 spot. Just in case you're wondering. So, when the lineups come out, and that's a way, like I would say, that's a way you can look at it for free. And you don't have to pay money, with other things. So looking at the righties here, Shota probably throwing another 2 pitches. And that's the thing. When a guy's throwing 2 pitches, then it makes him a little bit more predictable. Hopefully he can add another pitch. Doesn't look like he's going to add another pitch. But the splitter, 47% of the time, probably deadly. And then the fastball, He's giving up 13 bombs on that fastball. He's throwing 45% of the time. The splitter, he's throwing 47% of the time. I'll key in on that splitter first. Splitter is definitely probably one of the ones that's making them unique. He's probably throwing it pretty good. Now, all season long, they don't want no smoke with that splitter, but they ain't really seen it, right? So that's one thing. Now I could go back. I'll go back to 2024 and see what they look like versus that splitter last year. They didn't see a lot of splitters last year either, right? 2024. And that's why I'll be there. I'll go back to 2023 just to see who's seen that splitter. Pretty much they haven't seen that splitter. So I would say advantage to the pitcher. Now, I could take that splitter down since they ain't seen it. And I'll just throw the fastball, which would be his second pitch. He's throwing over 40%. And this is what these guys look like. And I can't go off of that. I'll bring it in a little bit. Till last month. And not too much I really want to write home about, but it is what it is. I could take off the pitch mix here and just go straight no pitch mix. These guys last month versus lefties. And Profar is 12 for 38, and Ozzy Albies is 10 for 30 versus lefties last month. Last 2 weeks versus lefties with no pitch mix. Ozzy Albies is 6 for 17, 3 extra base hits, and a home run. Okay. Last 7 days, while I'm at it, fuck it. Ozzy 6 for 12. Last 7 days, 6 for 12. Those 3 extra base hits for Ozzy came in the last 7 days versus lefties. Okay. Overall, didn't look like I wanted to bet on anybody. Maybe if I had to sneak a bomb out, would have probably been Olsen. I didn't, do I care if these motherfuckers go off? No, I don't. I don't. If I don't see it, I just don't see it. It is what it is. I can't cry about it. Joey Wentz, 6 bombs to righties. Where they at? Atlanta, right? They're in the shot. In the city. All right. 11 bombs to righties. On the road of those 6, no, I'm sorry, 6 bombs to righties. On the road to righties, he's giving up 3. And lefties, 1 bomb to lefties. Okay. Barrel rate is there for him. Joey, the pitcher. He's pitched. So he's ready. He's stretched. So that's one thing there. So to look at the lefties first. Fuck it. To lefties, he's throwing fastball 47% of the time, cutter and curveball. The fastball has got a pretty heavy barrel rate on that. This will be left on left, so it's going to be interesting, right? 2 lefties on mound. So Pete Crow's got 3 bombs on that fastball, and Kyle Tucker's got 3. Kyle Tucker's walk rate is there. And Joey Wentz will walk some folks, okay? So don't forget about your walks. Your walks are good money, okay? Interestingly, I have to see what Kyle Tucker walks look like. So go to batter props. Probably a minus 120. Hits, total bases, hits, runs, and RBIs, runs, stolen bases, singles, doubles, triples, walks, plus 115. Says Suzuki's walk is minus 110. We'll definitely see why in the shortly. But I would think Kyle Tucker's was minus 110. So 1 walk, you'll get that. Do they have an alternate walks there? Let me see. They do. 2 walks plus 750. Damn. Damn. I think you want to take a couple of them. 2 piece. All right. Let me see something. So for the walks for Kyle Tucker, 0 walks right there. 0, 1, 2, 1, 0, 0, 2. He know how to get you 2 walks. He know how to get you 2 walks. We right here. We about to get to it. I'm about to get to it. I'm on the lefties right now. Yeah, I'm on the lefties right now. I'm going to the righties right after this. Full pitch mix here. Kyle Tucker does got a 13% walk rate, so keep an eye out on that. Pre-Crow, full season fly ball is up. Strikeouts are there. 19% K rate for Wentz. But left on left, not too, right? 7 days. Kyle Tucker does have a bomb. Oh, that's the last month. So nothing to scream about, man. Nothing to scream about. Historically, Kyle Tucker has hit lefties. Going over to the righties here. Um, Joey Wentz is throwing four seamer 46% of the time, followed by that cutter. He's giving up 4 bombs on that cutter. A little hard hit on them. We'll get that fastball up there. Um, Swanson doesn't have a bomb on that fastball. He does not. 31% K rate for Swanson. Castro has got 3 bombs on that fastball. He's batting 400 on that fastball. Castro, I'll bring it in a little bit. Just the fastball alone here. Full pitch mix. Full pitch mix. Swanson has 2 bombs, 4 extra base hits, 38% K rate. Why? That's full game though, full season. Let's bring it in. Last month, Ian Happ 1 for 5. Yeah. I probably wouldn't bet on him. Can he hit one? Yeah, he can hit one, but I don't see it. I don't see him going. But anything can happen. Anything can happen. And from the looks of what Joey Winston's throwing, these motherfuckers don't like it. Interesting. What's the total here? It's got to be a 7.5. 8.5. Cubs team total probably 4.5. Cubs team total 4.5. Uh, mm, I don't know. I don't even know if I like a bat over here. If I really want, for the Cubs, I don't even know. Um, Now historically, um, um, Suzuki's hit lefties really well, especially early in the season. But mm, mm. Willie Castro. Willie Castro. He's 4 for 5 on that cutter, and he's 12 for 30 on that fastball. Willie Castro is somebody who I like. Where is he projected to hit at? He better be in the lineup. We'll see. Castro, I don't see Castro's name. So we'll see if Castro's in the lineup. He's going to be somebody I'm going to have some interest in. Uh, Full season, he's batting 400, 422 to be exact. Let me bring it back here. Yeah, I seen it. I seen all them taxes, man. It was I knew they was coming a while ago though. I've been seeing that shit on the news. Yeah. Willie Castro, somebody I'm gonna like, man. Tucker. Just gonna see if those guys been in the lineup, man. As of late, Willie Castro 0 of 2. Edwin said Nico. I know Nico don't strike out much, so he's definitely in play. I know a few days ago, Hap was somebody who's kind of cooking, but he ain't been. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Exit velo for Hap. On the 31st, he hit a bomb off that fastball, fly out, ground out. That was his exit velos. But the last month, he ain't really been doing too much. But I can't hold a lot of that against him because it's a small sample size. When it comes to lefties, you don't see that many. Historically, though, Suzuki's been hitting lefties and stuff like that. But I've been waiting on Suzuki for a long time, and that's good. I've been waiting. I'm gonna just keep on waiting, right? I'm not jumping out there no more. Once he hit a bomb, and then I'll be, yeah, I'll be looking at him then. You know, it was the same thing with Tucker. He had hit one, then he hit a couple more. Then his ass, I don't know if he cooled down or whatever. The Cubs been down though. They ain't been hot. They haven't. White Sox in Minnesota, we got weather implications here. This one is orange. High res models are putting a line of storms through Minnesota during the game. Sort of delay looks likely. Some sort of delay looks likely, and I can't rule out a postpone. So keep your eyes peeled on that one, man. I see a lot of people liking home runs from this one here. The Davis Martin and Simeon Wills Richardson here. Uh, Looking at the Chicago White Sox, I probably would just do like a drive by here. The White Sox are on the road here. So at home, Simeon Wills Richardson versus righties. He's giving up 9 bombs. He has a 10% barrel. Either way I go. At home, his barrel goes up to 11. A little bit over half of those bombs come at home to righties. And then to lefties, he's giving up 6 bombs. And then none to lefties at home. To righties, Simeon Woods Richardson is throwing. Matter of fact, I don't know if I'm going to leave a single line. I need to start moving quicker. 48% fastball. Mostly all this pitches is getting hit hard though. You see that the barrel percentage, the hard hit percentage is there, right? So that's interesting. Um, I'm just gonna leave it there. Truth be told, Vargas, 8 bomb. I know Vargas likes that fastball, so what I can do here, he's throwing that fastball 48% of the time. Definitely take a look at that. Vargas, all those bombs probably came off the fastball. Yep, all 8 of them. So keep an eye out and see if Vargas is in the lineup. 43 fly ball, 27 pull air there on the season. Sosa, 5 bombs, 42 fly ball, 12% barrel rate right there. Don't remember if Robert came back or not. So they might as well just sit him out. Just find something to sit him out for. Last month versus that fastball, Sosa got 2 bombs. Vargas has no bombs. Sosa, 53 fly ball, 30 pull air. Um, mm-hmm, mm. Throw the full pitch mix in right there from the last month and see what these guys been doing as of late. 3 bombs for Sosa there. Robert. Medro. Medro. Two bombs on that curveball. Last 7 days. I mean, 2 extra base hits on that curveball last 7 days for Medro. Slide to the lefties real quick. To the lefties, he's throwing the fastball 54% of the time. Montgomery's not a big fan of that fastball, something I already know, but I'll single it out. All right. Benintendi was the one. Benintendi is the one that likes the fastball for the lefties. I know that. Benintendi's 2 for 6 versus him. Sosa's 3 for 3. Sosa's 3 for 3. Yeah, so the fastball, like I said, I do know that Benintendi likes that fastball. Go to the last month. Montgomery, 1 for 22. He's been getting his ass sat down. 41 K rate on that fastball. Cuero, 8 for 22. Benintendi, 4 for 18, nothing. Last 7 days, Benintendi, 97 exit velo. 2 hits, though. Is he trying to hit it hard? Yeah, he's trying to hit it hard. Let's see. Exit velo, double on the 30th, strikeout, flyout, single. Mm. All right, well, full pitches right here. Last month, full pitches. Montgomery, four bombs last month. Those bombs to Montgomery came one on the first off a slider, another one off a slider. How much is he throwing that slider? That's his second pitch. So he's throwing it enough. And he's giving up. Yeah, he's red on those pitches. Last 2 weeks, 3 bombs for Coulson. I guess they was all sliders. Slider, slider, slider. So you can make a note. Every time that motherfucker see a slider, y'all know what the deal is. He likes it. He likes it there. Okay. How many home runs does he got off the slider anyway? Let me see. Let me put this to the slider up there. I need to make a mental note of that. He's only 6 to 17. He got a 23 barrel rate on that motherfucker. 50 fly ball, 40 pull air, 38% K rate. Yeah, he's smoking that motherfucker. But he does get a he does. What's up with it, Trey? Yeah, but you know what though? Like I said, he's that's his second pitch. You know what I'm saying? That's his second pitch. Now, this is the exit velos on that slider. 110 home run. All of them been 104 or more, 104 or more. He be catching that slider where it need to catch it. This month too. All of them come this month too. And then, like I say, when you look at the pitches, he just better not throw him that slider. Okay, that's all we saying. So he's one for. He better keep that fastball on him because he's only one for. He's 3 for 32 on that fastball, but he's got 4 home runs on that slider this month. So he better put that slide. He better not throw that motherfucker. He gonna kiss that motherfucker goodbye. Now, do got weather implications there, but if he hits that slider, you can cancel Christmas with that motherfucker. Straight up. Um, Buxton been warned, right? Take a look at the Minnesota boys here. Uh, Davis Martin, 11 bombs to lefties. Um, at home, of those 11 bombs to lefties, 8 of them come at home. To righties, Davis Martin, 8 bombs. At home, they not at home. They're in Minnesota. Right, my fault. On 8 bombs to righties on the road, 5 of them on the road, barrels up, and then to lefties on the road. Of those 11 bombs, 3 of them come on the road. Okay, so that's Davis Martin right there. Davis Martin here. Clemens got a bomb. Royce got a bomb. Walner's got a bomb. Um, Jackson likes Royce for a bomb. Hot spots for this guy, whatever you want to call it. I'll be forgetting all the time. The cleanup spot, 5 bombs. The fifth spot, 4 bombs. Highest OPS to the fourth spot. To lefties, I wish there was no weather implications, man, but we got to deal with it, man. Change up. The rest of that shit red as hell. Change up 40% of the time. What's up, Black Harry Potter? Good morning. Um, Change up, huh? Lonnie's got 3 bombs, 1 bomb. Okay, not a lot, right? Let's see, not a lot. Not a lot going on here with the change up. Okay. Walner. He's got 18 bombs on this pitch mix. I mean, 18 extra base hits and 10 bombs. He's got one. He's got one on that changeup. He's only 4 for 27, but man, does he like that cutter? And he's got 7 bombs on that fastball, so he's definitely in play. Walner, what else? Larnick's got 11 bombs, 3 on that changeup, 9 for 44, 7 on that fastball. And then the rest of the pitches here, if he happened to throw those, he's got a 300 batting average on those. But the top 3 pitches, he's all right. Hmm. 3 hits, 3 bombs for Warner. 50% K rate last 3 weeks. 60 fly ball, 50 pulled air. You can just about pick your poison here, man. What you want to do? You know what I'm saying? What you say? What game are you on currently? I have a question about Jose Trevino. Um, for Pittsburgh, right? No, yeah. Trevino played for Pittsburgh, right? No, that's Triolo. Damn, I got a brain fart. Who the fuck he play for? Jose Trevino. Let's go to him. Oh, I didn't have him on my list, bro. I didn't have him on my list, but what's up? Bomb. Mm. He's only got 4 home runs on the season. Don't mean he can't hit a bomb. Let me look at these righties real quick for Minnesota, and then we'll slide. But I'll tell you who I do like. Uh, I'll tell you who I do like real quick. Um, Marte, Hayes, Marte, Hayes, Marte, Austin Hayes, Brian Hayes, and the other kid. He's not listed here. Uh, the other kid that been hitting like a motherfucker as of late. But I'll go back to it in a minute. To righties, minus throwing. Oh no, I think Buxton likes that cutter, but he's only throwing it 26% of the time though. So we'll see. Right. Buxton's got 11 bombs on this piece mix. Oh, Keisha's automatic in play with that shit right there. He don't strike out much. Buxton here. Buxton is probably he's got 1 bomb on that cutter, but he's got multiple bombs on the rest of the pitches there, right? So he's definitely a home run candidate. Um, what has he been doing lately, right? One, two, 4 home runs in his last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. 1, 2, 3, 4 of his last 5 games, he's got hits. Okay. Um, what about Luke Keisha? Uh, yeah, Keisha was a motherfucker. He can hit, man. Keisha can hit. That motherfucker can hit. He don't strike out. Straight up. Um, yeah, he can hit. Just like Keisha, man, he had hit bomb in back-to-back games there. But I wouldn't look at him for bomb. I wouldn't bet him. Keisha's batting 400 or more on all them pitches. Small sample sizes, but he hitting all that shit. I'm just gonna see where they're gonna put him at. Byron Buxton, probably one of my favorites there. See what he's done lately. Last 3 weeks. Keisha was 13 for 29. Buxton, 2 bombs, 14 barrel. Uh, line drive is down. Fly ball, whatever. We know who he is. We know what he does. Luke Keisha, man. Mm. If I'm looking for a hit, it's definitely going to be Keisha if he's in the lineup. Jackson liked Royce Lewis. I'm trying to figure out what was the deal there, right? Hmm. Last month he's got 2 bombs. Where they come from? One off that cutter, one off that sinker. Mm. Cincy home run or HRR. Think you're gonna roll with Warner HRR. Yeah, I have to see who's gonna be in the lineup. Uh, I have to see who's gonna be in the lineup. Um, where would so Warner be 3, Buxton be 1, Jefferson be 2, Larnach could be 5 as of right now. Uh, yeah, Jackson said he like Royce for a home run, so he's probably gonna be in play there. But the power here. I mean, Wallner, Keisha. I mean Wallner, Buxton. Clemens, Royce. All the motherfuckers in play for a bomb. They all are. You know what I'm saying? When you got bad pitching on the mound, they all got that power. They got it. They got it. Um, if Keisha gonna be cleaning up, I'm gonna like his HRRs. Well, I could talk you out for the only thing. If the lineup came out like this and you get Wallner hot, at least hitting bombs, it's a possibility that he can clean all this shit up, right? Whatever's in front of him, making Keisha will probably have to get like 2 hits to hit this shit, but you know, it is what it is. I can run it back though. I can run it back for let me see, Cincy. Mm, mm, I don't know. Unless you go on I don't even know. He probably won't even be in the lineup unless you're going off. I don't know. Maybe he will. Unless you're going. Who's that? Who's that up there pitching? Barrios. Unless he got like a weak spot or something right there. I don't know. Mm. He's a professional baseball player though. He can definitely go. Nobody got no bombs off him. Trevino is 0 for 8 off him. Looking at his weak spots. Mm. Let's give up 5 bombs to that fifth hole. The cleanup, he's giving up 4 bombs there. For me, I like Austin Hayes, Marte, Cabrian Hayes, and Anajar. For hits stuff and shit though. You know? I'm not betting on them motherfuckers for bombs. If they hit them, they hit them. But they was green. All right, let me move. Where we at? 2 hours and 10 minutes. I know Trevino was 0 for 8, but I see it. His last at bats. Go back and study. Just my thoughts. His last 8 bats. What his exit velo probably been kind of high. Let me see. This is versus this pitch mix. Exit velo looked okay. Average exit velo around 90. Um, if you look versus just righties alone, no pitch mix, then um, that's how he looks there. Got a couple hard hits in there for sure. Let me see. Trevino. Yeah. Okay. That's his last hits. His last right there. Let me see what we got coming up here. This Kansas City game, gonna have to look at this. With Lorenzo on the mound, gotta look at that. Gotta look at them athletics. Then this is a Coors Field, so y'all know what the deal is with the Coors Field game. Damn, man, y'all gonna make me look at all this shit. All right, well, let's see. Let's see, who the fuck is this guy, man? Mitch Ferris. Who the fuck is this? Draw to start. 142 strikeouts and 116 innings pitched. 10 bombs. He can walk some folks. Okay. But do we have a pitch mix though? Um, you say Vinny P. Vinny P could be in play here for sure. Who we like for the Mets? Um, or Detroit? Um, Riley Green. If you can stomach the strikeouts, because this pitcher, he got some strikeout shit. But Riley Green and Dingler, if he's in the lineup. I didn't put any Mets bats down there because them motherfuckers look good. The 1 through 4, shit, you can go all the way up to the 7. You know what I'm saying? But 1 through 4, the usual suspects. I mean, they've been hitting, boy. They've been hitting straight up. They've been hitting. Um, Lindor, yep, all the motherfuckers been hitting. So you know what I'm saying? Man, it's a pick your poison thing with them. I don't even think I'm probably won't. I probably not even betting on. Uh, I'm not even betting on Detroit bats. I'm probably end up taking the strikeouts or the pitching outs and see if I can hit them both for the Mets pitcher. You got that shit. So, um, we don't have the pitch mix for. I mean, well, they don't have team total Mets. I could. I mean, if I don't know, I don't know because this kid he ain't pitched. He ain't pitched. He only pitched once in the last few months, 2 3 months, man. And he been pitching in the minors and shit like that though. But they're kind of weird. I don't know what their team total is. But what was this kid? Mitch Ferris. Let's see, Mitch Ferris. Damn, I'm pushing the wrong buttons and everything, man. Is he going? What do we got on the books? Say Miss Ferris here. Let me refresh that. Yeah, say Miss Ferris. Shout out to my boy Pat. What this motherfucker doing? He struck out 13 motherfuckers on the 26, coming from Double A. And they ain't put no line out for him. Strikeout line or nothing. 3.5 at plus money. Mm. I saw on several Mitch Fair starts this year. His fastball sits at 87 to 89. Damn. But his changeup is devastating. Is a devastating pitch that plays well off the fastball, mixes in a curveball as well. Strong strike throwing profile. Mm. Mitch Ferris. I done took all this time. I'm bogus as hell, Mitch. I guess, man. Fastball, changeup, curveball. He ain't in the lineup? Okay. Fastball, changeup, curveball. Damn, what was he, a righty? He's a lefty. Hmm. Oh man, get out of here. Anthony, Duran, Story, Bregman. I like Duran HRRs. Anthony to get a hit or two. I like all that. Nate Lowe. I like all that shit down. Romy Gonzalez, Yoshida. I mean, them boys look okay. Trevino in there. Marte, Hayes, Hayes. Buddy not playing. Who the fuck is Suter? No Lodolo? Lodolo got scratched. What the hell, bro? What is going on here? Lodolo got scratched, huh? Mm, fuck. I think, man, now the line gonna be, man, what's the line now? 127. Yeah, this bullshit already starting, Ed. Damn, man. All right, fuck it, man. It's all good. um, damn, Bobby Witt and Richard been, well, that's the last 12 months. How about the last month? Bobby Witt. Hmm. Bobby Witt. See left on left. Caglione. Vinny. Vinny 11 for 54. Five of those was bombs. Yes, sir, man. Them motherfuckers, I couldn't even figure out which one I liked, man. Shout out to you though. Kid might hit his K's, man. Kid probably hit his K's there, man. He probably hit his K's. We'll see. How about how about Kansas City versus lefties? 19%, 89 WRC plus. Last 30 days, 2 weeks. Kansas City been rough. Second to last when the strikeouts. Hmm. Before it's just four though. You know what I'm saying? Damn, bottom of the barrel. Bottom of the barrel. Do they got an outs line for him? No, they don't. Well, I know I want to target Lorenzen, McCollus. I'm about to look at them motherfuckers right now. I think that's where you want to target at Lorenzen at home. To lefties, Lorenzen's giving up 8 bombs. Of those 8 bombs, one of them come at home. To righties, um, he's giving up 10 bombs at home, 4. So most of his bombs come on the road. Lorenzen, yeah, Jackson liked him to go over, but anything can happen. I think he's coming off he's probably coming off a bad game, and bad ain't too bad for him. I think he went 5.2 innings. That broke the streak for him. He had that streak going of 6 innings. I think it's probably over in 9 or 10, some shit like that. Rengifo's got 2 bombs off him. Sinker, slider, four seam, Slugging and ISO is up on most on his pitches. Where they at? Kansas City, big ballpark, extra base hits and stuff popping off in there. Okay. All right, let's see. Taylor Wood. Strikeouts 21%, K rate. Let's bring it in. 6 bombs for Adele. Odell's got 2 bombs versus him, right? No, who was that? Rengifo. Motherfucking Angels know how to strike out, boy. Adele, 4 bombs the last 2 weeks. 3 bombs for Neto last 2 weeks. I know Kayla. Kayla said she liked Kayla said Alonzo, Walner, Adames, or Walner, Neto, and Adames. Adele is green as hell with a little red in there on the strikeouts. He's got 4 bombs. What to get him on? Probably spread it around. Come on, load up for me. Yeah, I did. I did Jackson. Yeah, and I be posting it like on YouTube before I even put it up here. It's on YouTube too in my YouTube Shorts. I don't know if you got a notification for that. He's got 3 bombs on that fastball, 1 on that slider. Jackson, I'll go to it real quick. I got it liked Montgomery. Oh no, Adamas for a bomb, of course, and course. Um, Montgomery for a bomb. Royce Lewis, Trevor Story. They liked Red Sox money line. Brian Wu over 5.5 strikeouts. Over 9 of 10. Then they like Jeremy Jackson over a hit and 10 games straight. No runs first inning in this Mets and Detroit game. Too many boppers on Detroit on New York side. I'm a pass. Kerry Carpenter definitely due for a bomb, but Atlanta Braves money line for what they say uh, underdog pick, and then they like Nolan McLean 5.5 Ks. It says 6.5 now. I like the 5.5. Couldn't talk off the 6.5. Lodolo 4.5. Lodolo must be scratched. Um, over 5.5 for Framber. Joy Wentz over 3.5. Shoulder over 3.5. 5.5. I'm sorry. And then if you want to, check it back out, it's on my YouTube Shorts. If you want to go back to it. Neto. Fastball and sweeper. Or 6 on that sinker as of late. Oswaldo Peraza, man. What the hell? Exit velos look good. strikeout, ground 104, ground out, 99 single, single, ground out. He went yard on the 31st. Damn, if that boy in the lineup, he might be cooking. No problem, my guy. No problem. No problem. That motherfucker probably cooking, man. Peraza, watch out for him. He probably still warm. Um, Lefties here. That's Rengifo right there. He's got two bombs off of him. What's he throwing? Changeup. He's 10 for 36. The fastball, he's 32. Okay, he's hitting all three of his pitches. If Rengifo's in the lineup, then he could, yeah. I don't mind some Rengifo. He's throwing a lot of pitches, though. I don't know when he hit them home runs from his ass either. Last one, Moncada, Rengifo. Rengifo got a 16% K rate. Moncada. Moncada's got three bombs in the last 2 weeks. On what? Two bombs on the 22nd, then one bomb on the 20th. Who in the lineup? Who? Oh, the kid from the Angels? Is that who you talking about? Hmm. Let me refresh this. Buxton, Lonick, Brookley, Wall. Mm. Moncada, huh? Mm. Let's move, man. Peraza. Mm. Okay. Got to check these athletic. I'm probably gonna settle. I'm probably gonna want a home run here, straight up. McCollus here. Get to those athletics right now. Where they at? In L.A. I mean, in Sacramento. Mm. No, they're in St. Louis. That's fine. Um, 15 bombs to lefties. Um, 9 bombs to righties. Um, at home, of those 9 bombs to righties, three of them come at home, and of those 20, of those 15 for lefties, uh, four of them come at home. So he's been good at home. He's been good at home. He's been taking care of home. We're gonna see though. We're gonna find out today. Um, so to lefties, he's throwing that fastball. He's giving up 8 bombs on that fastball, 28% of the time. Slider and shit getting hit too. So I'm gonna just look at it. I ain't gonna single out not one pitch. McCollus. Harry Potter says Soderstrom. Yes, okay, not a lot of people seen him. Soderstrom 0 for 3. Langoliers 0 for 3. Zach Butler 1 for 3. It's like one game type of shit. some shit like that. His splits. One bomb to the leadoff. The two guy is getting 6 bombs. Um, two to the three guy. The cleanup guy, 6 bombs. 4 bombs to the five, right? My boy Jacob, man. Let me see what we got here. Jacob Wilson, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Butler, the sixth. Projected lineup right here. Okay, this is projected. Also, St. Louis is out though. Severino had been better on the road. He's just getting back. St. Louis ain't been good versus righties, bro. They have not. So, let's go. Go. Um, Nick Kurtz, man. Nick Kurtz will be leading off. Should be leading off. Lately, he's been, but I ain't gotta look at him for bombs though. Look at that, man. That's Nick Kurtz, man. Straight up. Look at that. Full season. Everything green. Everything. Everything. That's crazy work. That's full season. How about last 3 weeks? Probably change it. It's gonna change up on me. It's 2 for 13 on that fastball. No bombs. 1 bomb on the sinker. So I mean, I guess, right? Soderstrom. Let's go back. Last month. Damn. That boy 20 for 50. 8 extra base hits, 2 bombs. Soderstrom. On the road. And I think they're a little bit better on the road, too. He's 400 on the road right now. JJ Bleday. Nick Kurtz. 400. Yeah, they green. This the last 7 days. They green all the way up to the last 7 days, man. Straight up. Yeah, and they've been balling. And like I said, they've been road warriors. They have been hitting good on the road too. Look at these righties here. McCollus. Um, to the righties, he's throwing that sinker 31% of the time. Smell like Rooker. Rooker likes that sinker. Straight up. I ain't gonna single out no one pitch. I'm just leave him up there. Bangaliers, 31 extra base hits, 17 bombs, um, 13 bombs, and 35 extra base hits for Rooker. Take a look at Rooker versus the full pitch mix on the season. 35. So that's what the same thing last year. He was not hitting that sinker for power. Something about that sinker, he can hit it, but he can't hit it for power. 1 bomb, 10 extra base hits. Can't hit no bombs on that motherfucker. 5 bombs on that slider, 6 bombs on that fastball. Langolier, mm, 6 bombs on that sinker, 5 bombs on that slider, 5 bombs on that fastball. He's serving up platters on that pitch mix. The top 3 pitches at least. He's serving. Mm. Jacob Wilson, my guy. My guy, Jacob Wilson be balling. I'm like his ass. I like Jacob Wilson. I do. 300 on all that shit. Top three pitches. He got 20 hits to bet on them motherfuckers, and he been hurt. And he don't strike out. Last month, Jacob Wilson 524 in the last month, 11 for 21, force base hits, 2 bombs, 4% K rate. All these motherfuckers, I don't know who they coming out of nowhere. Zach Geloff, he's my guy too, man. You got to watch out for Zach. Um, he just came back. Yeah. What's the line here? I like them and I like them and the Mets. 8.5 minus. Ooh, minus 108. What's the team total here? 4.5 probably. 4.5 plus 110. Damn. Something I might want to entertain. Don't sell me, y'all. Don't sell me. I like the bet though. I like the bet. Only thing should be tricky, right? Because McCollus is pitching a little better at home. Is pitching a little bit better at home. Tank Geloff last 2 weeks, 429. Rooker, extra base hits, 5 ball. Langoliers 4 for 27 last 2 weeks. 7 days. Last 7 days, Jacob Wilson 6 for 10. Zach Gallo 6 for 14. Rooker 6 for 16. Mm-hmm. Yep. Severino, I don't know how long he's gonna go. I don't even want to bet on none of these motherfuckers over here in St. Louis. What am I looking at? Oh, St. Louis. Severino, how long has he been? Oh, he's just getting back, right? Let me see. That's just no. I thought he must have been hurt, or was I tweaking? 11, 19, 24, 29th. I guess he does pitch his best on the road. Um, uh, Severino. He's given up 7 bombs on the road. Of those 7 bombs, only 2 pretty green on the road. K percentage is down. Not too much worried about that. They don't strike out much anyway. To righties, wait a minute. To lefties, 6 bombs. To righties, 7. On the road of those 7 bombs, let me do this shit again. 2 bombs. Okay. Of those 6 bombs on the road to lefties, 3. Okay. So My fault, Joe. Okay. Fastball getting hit by lefties. Wait a minute. Yeah. Newbar, Herrera, Contreras. Okay, no Donovan or okay. Newbar, Herrera, Contreras, Gorman, Wynn, Crooks, Furman, Scott, and Church. Okay. Well, that's 3 weeks. Newbar, 15 for 32. It's not enough. 2 weeks, 11 for 23. Two extra base hits, 17 barrel. Mm. 6 for 11 last 7 days. 100 average, 100 extra velo. Fastball 5 for 9. He might crack one of them motherfucking fastballs today. Newbar, single, 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 triple, single. Damn. Fly out, fly out, fly out, single, line out, fly out. Look at that shit though. On the first single, 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 he got hot yesterday. Who he hit? Sterner, Morales. Triple, single. Damn, that was hot right there. Look at that shit. That's his last. He trying to go. So he trying to go. You know, that's when you know he trying to go. Mm. Let me see something. New bar trying to get out of here. He's trying to take flight. When last time he hit a bomb? Whew. On the 13th, he hit one. On the 8th of July 8th, June. He's hit 3 home runs since June. Or, hits, multi hit game, something like that. New bar, hit candidate. I don't see enough to scare me, though. See what these righties look like as of late. Last 3 weeks. Oh my God. Them motherfuckers don't look like nothing. Pajes, batting 400. Herrera. I can't. Now, don't go out there and sell athletics. You still get them for an okay number right now if you want them. Money line, something like that. First five, anything. Herrera, 5 for 15 last 7 days. 93 exit velo, 20 barrel rate, 13 fly ball, 4% K rate. Um, Look at his exit velo. On the first, he hit a bomb off a four seamer. Sinkers 2 for 2, 1 for 4, 2 for 9. Those bombs came off a fastball, which is his third pitch. Um, his put away pitch is the sweeper. He's 1 for 4 on that sweeper. Doesn't look like enough for me to Pajes. Let me take a look at Pajes. Doesn't look like enough for me to get scared. here of taking the Athletics. So that's some that's that's why it'll be them or nothing. I see three bats. Pie has been looking okay as of late. I'll push it out a little bit to the last month just to get a snippet of what Pieheads and Herrera was doing. So the sinker, which he's throwing 74%, 37% of the time, he's 4 for 7 on that. Still not too scary. And then that fastball, he's 5 for 15 on it in the last month. I'll slide over here to Herrera and see what he's been hitting. Herrera on that sinker. So these boys can hit that sinker. That's his top pitch. That 37, that's his most strong pitch. 7 for 19 on that sinker. Not too many extra base hits and nothing like that. Um, just to be on the safe side, I will take a look at that sinker individually for everybody else. I'll look at the full season on that sinker just to take a look. Mason Wynn 20 for 60, 20 for 55, so it's real. Uh, not bad. Contreras is 20 for 70, not bad on the sinker. And these guys not striking out. Who strikes out on the sinker? I say that every day, right? But not bad. Last 3 weeks on that sinker. Okay. See, man, numbers don't look like something, but boy, if they could go out there and get hot on that sinker, it can muck things up. You know what I'm saying? Shit get wild. Jordan Walker, exit velo high on that motherfucker sinker. That's all this month. Strikeout 100, 107, 105, 92. Strikeout 100. Trying to crack that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But I still like them. I still like Oakland. For a hit candidate here, probably let me see. Man. And what's the lineup supposed to look like here? Newbar, Herrera, Gorman, Mason Wynn. Mm, mm. All right, well, where we at? 8 there, 10.5 here. Kyle Freeland. Kyle Freeland can pitch in cores better than a whole bunch of pitchers. He might still get his ass lit up. They like Adamas here. He probably throwing that fastball. They like Adamas here for a bomb. Let me drive through St. Louis, and let me drive through this. Let me drive through St. Louis. I don't even know Chris Matt. Let me drive through St. Louis San Francisco real quick. So stay in cores. Let me do a drive by real quick, man. Try to get up out of here, man. Freeland, go to San Francisco. Righties. Um, he's given up 19 bombs to righties at home. 5 of those come at home. You see that ratio? Weird, right? You would definitely know he gave up those bombs at home. But he's only given up 5 of those 19 bombs at home. Freeland, he's most of the time he's okay. He's still gonna get hit, but he don't. This could be tricky. I know if you was betting Colorado at home, if you was betting Colorado at home every time you up Fastball. He's giving up 11 bombs to that fastball, and that's why. You know what I'm saying? That's why they like Adames. I'm already knowing that for sure. Get that fastball up there. Adames, 8 bombs on that fastball, 57 fly ball, pull air. What's the line on that motherfucking bomb, man? Who's that? Freeland? Devers can hit lefties too. Actually, he might be better versus lefties this year. Adames, 3 for 18 with a bomb, 5 Ks. Um, Devers got a bomb. He's 1 for 3. Flores, 12 for 42 with a bomb. He just seen his ass a lot. 42. Ramos, 4 for 12 with a bomb. That's how it is when you're playing in cores, man. Lead off, 4 bombs, 3 to the 2, 3 to the 3, 4 to the 4. Where's Chapman? Chapman, he don't have nothing off Chapman? Chapman, you ain't hit him? It's a lefty, my guy. 2 for 11 versus him. Interesting. Uh, Chapman's batting 300 versus that fastball. How about on the road? Because I know their numbers probably better on the road. Okay. How much is he throwing that fastball again? 35% of the time. Mm, eh. Last month versus that fastball, Flores 2 bombs, 3 for 9, 2 bombs. Flores, Matt Chapman's got 2 bombs in the last month on that fastball. Adames 4. 68 fly ball for Adames, 10% K rate, pull airs up. Casey Smith, Chapman. Yep. Last 2 weeks, Adames 4 of those bombs and Chapman 4 bombs. Exit velos for Chapman 99, 103, 90, home run 110, 85, 104 last 2 weeks on that fastball alone. Dames average 95 launch angle there. Exit velo there. 28th and the 30th. The 28th, 22nd, 28th, 28th, 30th home runs. 7 days, 3 bombs for Adames, 2 for Chapman in 7 days. Chapman, Adames, Ramos, the first 4 for sure. You could bet all 3 of them off us, but they homework's gonna be inflated because they're in cores. Full pitch mix. Damn, all they bombs come off fastballs. Shit, I put that full pitch mix in there. It ain't even move. He gonna have to tuck that fastball. Thomas looked good. Flores, Chapman. Damn, Adames. 72 fly ball. I bet you his home run is probably what, plus 200. Let's see. Plus 200. That's that course tax. 290. Okay. You get some decent numbers though. 290, 340 for in course. Mm. They saying, okay, we want you to bet this because we got Kyle Freeland on the mound today. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, he's hit one off his ass before. Yeah, that ain't Otani status. All right, lefties here. Kyle Freeland's giving up one bomb to lefties. Sweeper, fastball, changeup. I ain't singling out shit. I'm gonna leave that shit up there, man. Devers, six bombs, 13 extra base hits. Where's he hit that off of? Fastball. Four bombs on that fastball. One on that cutter, one on that sinker. He likes that fastball coming from lefties. Left on left. Crime. He'll probably be the only lefty, but it's scores, man. Anything can happen there. Mm. 79 degrees in 5 miles an hour. Mm. Mm. I do not looking at Colorado, man. Straight up. I don't. Oh. Oh, with Logan Webb on the mound, I ain't fucking with him, man. Straight up. I ain't even I'm not gonna bet on now one of these niggas, one of these motherfuckers, man. I'm telling you that right now. Change up, sinker, sweeper. I'll do a drive, but I ain't doing nothing sexy though. Look at these guys at home. That's what I'm gonna do. Put the home switch on there. Okay. Taglia. Last month at home. Not looking like nothing in the last month at home. Can they hit him? Probably so. Look at the righties here. Webb is throwing what? Sinker 44% of the time. I'll single that out. I wonder how effective these pitchers gonna be in here though. It's got a 51% ground ball to righties. Hunter Goodman. Mm, Freeman, Kiros, Beck, Goodman. What was that again? A sinker? Yeah, a lot of people like that sinker, boy. He throwing that sinker 40 some percent of the time too, man. Look at that shit. People just love sinkers. I wouldn't throw that shit. Every time I turn around, I put a sinker up there. Everybody like that shit. Look at that. I ain't throwing that shit. I ain't throwing that shit. I don't want to throw that shit. Shit. Get my shit cracked. Look at that. You know, sinker is a good pitch to hit with these motherfuckers hitting it. Damn. Hmm. Some hits or something like that. I'm not betting no man. I ain't betting them motherfuckers for no bombs and shit like that. They like they back one to strike out too. I don't know. I don't know. Webb's been here. I have to check some of his numbers individually. He's been there a lot. Okay, well, I guess that concludes, man. 3 hours in the books. Um, a few games I didn't look at, right? Let's see. The Yankees, I didn't look at that one. San Diego and Baltimore. I should have looked at this shit, man. And Texas, Arizona. No, I should have looked at the Texas Arizona game. Yeah, I'm gonna just tap out right here, man. I'll look at the rest of it on my own. Um, don't like today's slate. I'm starting to get text messages left and right. Let me refresh this. Now it went to Nick Martinez. They keep switching the pictures up. That's crazy work. Um, so Dingler, I couldn't talk you off a hit for Dingler and Riley Green. You got your birthday narrative for Kerry Carpenter. So that's what it is. But Riley Green, his barrel been up as of late. It's been looking good, man. Uh, not enough for me to like Detroit to win the game. I still like New York Mets to win the game. Strikeouts and pitching outs are in play for Nolan McLean. I might play both of them and hopefully both of them hit, or try to split 1 and 1. Cross my fingers on that. They do hit better at home, Detroit. So I lean. That's my favorite play there. I'm leaning towards the over strikeouts and pitching outs for Nolan McLean. 5.5. I feel a little bit more comfortable with 5.5 strikeouts. But if he can cruise, he can get to his strikeouts and his pitching outs. First through man, if these guys, I mean, the first four for sure, I know. You know what I'm saying? Then you get Vientos and McNeil. Man, these boys been hitting. They've been hitting, man. So Gibson Long can have a long night. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't talk you off his pitching. They team total or something like that. But if I was the better side here, it would be New York Mets for me. Money line parlays, run line straights, or first five. Um, Now I feel like I want to lean towards Toronto. Now I feel like I want to lean towards Toronto. They minus 131 favorites on the money line. So if you want to get to them, you can get to them now. I didn't like them versus the last pitch mix. So they probably gonna look better here, right? Nick Martinez is the primary, but they're gonna have somebody else opening up. So same shit here with Pittsburgh, right? They're gonna have somebody opening up, then they're gonna have Bubba Chandler, out there. So, you know, um, big ballpark here, right? So, but I couldn't really put it together. Reynolds, I mean, you could look at Reynolds for a hit. Um, I don't know. The 3.5 strikeouts for Clayton Kershaw I would have liked. The 4.5, I think he's won 6 innings a few times, like maybe 3 of his 5, 4 of his 5. Don't quote me on that. Just, that's another play that, you could probably look at. He's 9-2 though. You know what I'm saying? So, he's been okay. Um, man, Boston Red Sox are nothing. Moneyline parlays, run line straights. Anthony, I like his hits all the way up to a bomb, but I probably will not play his bomb, um, or even fantasy score. Um, Slade Sacconi's been getting pretty hard. Duran, um, Story is a bomb candidate there. Nate Lowe even looked good for hits. So the first five, I mean, Bregman is going to be Bregman, right? The first five, I couldn't talk you off any of those guys if you want to string up some hits or something like that. Anthony, you can look at him. You can also look at him for walks. Don't want nothing to do with Cleveland. And I took Gary Crochet's pitching outs last night at a minus 115 for 18 and a half. That was crazy, but I took it. um, it's hard for me to put a read on Miami bats. I'm not good at it at all. Liam Hicks, you can look at him for a hit. I don't even know what the lineup's going to come out and look like. I'm just whatever, right? C.J. Abrams and Dalen Lau, those guys, I can see Abrams hit all the way up to a home run, man. He's a home run candidate today. Lau, you can look at him for hits. James Wood, he does have that power. If you want to be sneaky, you can go bombs away with him as well. Good pitching matchup here. But if I'm looking for bombs, it was hard, right? But I would rank low Caminero, Yandy. Magnum is in play for a hit. Okay. Um uh Randy, Randy, Rodriguez, Suarez. Man, I'm not even gonna mention Riley because y'all know the deal with Riley, right? Okay. Then they had Tampa Bay, small ballpark. Boy, I wouldn't be surprised if the over hit here. Usual suspects in play for whatever you want to put them in play for. I do got respect for these pitchers though, and like I said, Wu can give up a bomb. If he give up a bomb at the wrong time with a few people on base, then it could be a 2-run. It could be a 3-1, some shit like that. Nobody's got a bomb off him on this team. I don't believe. Usual suspects don't play. Pitching, I respect both pitchers though. I do. So if you want to fade these, be my guest. You don't want to, if you don't want to wrestle with good pitching, ain't nothing wrong with that. Um, Lately, Rengifo's got 2 bombs off him. Lately, Neto, mm, Ward. Ward's not in the projected lineup, but they looked okay. Um, this pitcher kid, I might have to take a stab at this 3.5 strikeouts at plus money. Um, it's it's got some decent K stuff. I know this Kansas City team can be tricky at times and not strike out. He is a lefty. We'll see what's gonna happen. On the flip side, hey, the Angels do strike out, man. And if you're thinking about trying to steal some strikeouts with Lorenzo, excuse me, I couldn't talk you off of it, man. Especially if the lineup come out looking like, ooh, excuse me, I got the hiccups. If the lineup come out looking like this, even the garbage can get a stake, so his strikeouts could be in play. I have to go look because I didn't look at it like that earlier. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Big weather implications here, so watch out for the weather, okay? For the Minnesota Twins weather, Chicago White Sox. Sosa looked like the guy. If I was looking for a bomb, Sosa looked like the guy I would probably take a look at. Sosa and that fastball was Richardson's throwing. Buddy had 8. Vargas, I think, had 8 bombs off of that, right? So keep an eye out on that. Montgomery does not like the fastball. He's like 1 for 22 or 1 for 23 on that shit. But it was that slider. If he get a hold to that slider, he gonna knock that motherfucker where you don't want to see it no more. Buxton, Wallner, um, those boys are definitely and Clemens, Larnick, those guys are home run candidates. I can't talk you off anything there. There's a few of them motherfuckers to strike out too. My favorite there would be Buxton. Um, Chicago, huh? If I had to take one person on Atlanta for a bomb, it would be Olsen. Schroeder is a fly ball pitcher, but we'll see what it is. Tal Tucker is in play for his walk. You get it at plus 115 on DraftKings. Um, Not a big fan of this game, right? Wouldn't be surprised if Suzuki. He's the one I usually target for lefties, but I've been off of him, right? I've been off of him. I don't know where to go, right? Nico Horner don't strike out much. I don't know where to go there. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. Now, McCullers been pitching good at home, pitching okay at home, keeping the bombs down at home. I'll say that. He been keeping the bombs down at home. He gave up a ton of bombs to lefties, I believe, but you know, um, I like Jacob Wilson, HRRs. Rooker loves that sinker. Langoliers is Langoliers. Kurtz, I like him for his HRR. I like if I'm betting this game, it's gonna be athletics, money line parlays, run line straights. But there's one pitch I forgot what it is that at least the first three or four bats or four out of the last five, four of the first four bats they can hit it right. New bar can get out there and get hot. He's been hitting pretty good. He's been hitting pretty good. Herrera likes that one pitch. I forgot what it is. I'm sorry. Mason Wynn likes that pitch, and Contreras likes that pitch as well. But can they be consistent? Can they be consistent enough for them to win this game? Right now, they don't strike out much. That's one thing. And Severino, he pitches his best on the road in anyway. So we'll see what's going to happen here. Line is sitting at 8.5. Even if you want to look at an over, couldn't talk you off of it. But I'm not good when it comes to picking sides and totals and stuff like that. So don't listen to me that much when I'm picking sides and totals. Didn't look at this New York Houston game. Colorado, like man, if Ramos, Devers, Adames, Chapman, Flores, any one of them get a hold to that fastball, it could be Kurtz. It's going to be Kurtz. Top home run candidate here would be Adames. He looked excruciating versus that fastball. Freeland, I think he's given up 19 home runs versus righties. Only 5 of them come at home. He's been pitching okay at home. We know this, right? So he can give these guys a fighting chance. The righties for Colorado, they hit that sinker that Logan Webb's throwing 44% of the time. A lot of batters don't strike out versus that sinker, okay? So if they can small ball their way to a few runs, you can look at the total here. 10.5, though, I don't know. I don't. Um, if I had to rank the home run guys here, it would probably be, damn, hard, 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 hard. Adames. If this was last year, it would be Ramos, Chapman, Devers, Adames versus a lefty. If this was last year, but it's not. So Adames, as of right now, informed solely off that fastball. Damn, that shit crazy. Adames, man, off that. If I'm looking at that fastball, it'd be Adames. Shit, Chapman, Devers, Ramos. Um, Flores in the mix too. So I couldn't talk you off a few home runs there if you wanted to, or just bet some HRRs if you think they're gonna, run it up. I didn't look at the San Diego game. This game has a 9.5 over under. If you want to look at a game, I would encourage you to look at this, check the weather, and look at this. Look at this game because we got a 9.5 over under here. That's it, man. I'm gonna try to look at the NFL for the rest of the day. I'll tell you as my favorite. One of my favorite plays is gonna be my favorite play that I always play is you can get to it right here. Um, Let me get FanDuel up here. Y'all already know if y'all been rocking with me for a few years, but um, I do think this it's gonna happen. So you would go over here. I'll go Cowboys. It's gonna be interesting if this one happens, but I'm betting it. Go to scoring, and then we'll go down here to. I'm gonna bet this a lot all year. Y'all already know this. Both teams to score one touchdown in each half, right? So you get it for a plus 150. When we get some of these shootouts, well, I'm definitely going to be looking at 2 touchdowns in each half, right? You get them for a decent number. You know what I'm saying? This is one of my favorite bets here. You know what I'm saying? You can put a few bucks on them. It sounds easy, but it ain't, right? But to kick off the season, why not bet one of my favorite bets, right? Yeah. Um, I'll say that for tomorrow. I might just come out on some NFL tomorrow, okay? Appreciate y'all. You know, it is what it is. 3:30. I mean, 3.5 hours. That's crazy work, ain't it? It's crazy. But I got to cut it down. I got to cut it out. I keep saying it, but I got to. Peace out, fam. Peace.